Alright folks, so we're going to do an interesting thing for our lesson tonight. We're going to, instead of making a recipe per se, we are going to prepare some items and decoration for a cake that I need to make for Friday. This is a special cake. It's a 3-tier cake. It's going to be heart-shaped. And the nice woman that ordered it wants it to be black and gold. Black iced with gold trim. So, that's not the kind of thing you just whip right up. So, I'm going to go ahead and make some decorations ahead of time to prepare for this cake. And figured it would be fun for you folks at home to watch me do it. So, what I did here, you're just watching me do the final stir on a batch of fudge. You can look at the link below to get that. To get that video, we'll send you a link to it. But the basic recipe is 3 bags of chocolate chips, mini chocolate chips, to 1 quart of cream. You boil the cream. Once it scalds up, turn it off the heat. You put your chocolate chips in. You stir until it's smooth. You let it sit. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to turn it black with some black icing dye. And the reason I'm using fudge instead of buttercream is because it doesn't matter how much black icing dye you use with buttercream, you're only ever going to get gray. Okay, so by starting with the the rich dark fudge, I can make that black and it'll be black, and it's going to work. So we'll let this sit off to the side for now. Come back to that. And to make some gold decorations, okay, I'm going to use some fondant here. So, we're going to make some fondant decorations, okay. And we've got the basic Wilton box you can find in the grocery store. You can find it at Walmart. You can find it pretty much any craft store. You can probably find it in any hobby shop. It's most common. Works great. Okay, so we don't need too much. It's not like I'm going to roll this whole thing out and cover a cake with it. Okay, so basically, what I'm going to do is I should just use my scissors and cut a piece, actually. There's one. I can cut a bigger one. What I'm trying to do is keep the foil intact here, the wrapper, so that then I can wrap the rest in the foil wrap that it came in. Alright, start with that. Alright, put this over here. Okay, so what I want to do, you want to be as clean as possible with this stuff. Tends to pick up whatever you have. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, it always takes a minute to get a feel for it. That's probably too much. Okay, so what I like this right here to make decorations with. And what I'm going to do is just press this in. You can get these molds right at Walmart if you're looking. I have a couple of different ones. I have one for a seascape. Okay, look at that. See, it's just a piece of fondant right there. And now what I want to do is pop this out, but I don't want to tear it all up. So I'm just going to be very gentle. Let that sit like so. Okay, so there's one. All right. And it's just a feel as to how big a ball you press in there. You just work it a little bit. The warmer you get it from your fingers, the more pliable it gets. Okay. And I finally, using the heel of my hand, helps me to press it around without getting too many fingerprints in it, and without it getting too sticky. Oh, I might need to add a little more to this one. Yeah, I'm going to add a little more now. Now, I don't want to add this to the end because it's going to create a fault line. So I'm going to add it right there to the center and press it all in. And notice I'm trying to bring it all the way to the very end. There we go. Okay. You want to be patient and you want to do a nice job. This is very important. This is going to be a very important detail that people are going to really look at, you know. So let's just pop this right on here. Okay. Now, to tell you the truth, instead of putting them on here right away, what I want to do, let me go ahead and start painting, okay? So this is called luster dust. And here we go. Gold Ultra Dust. Okay, right here. I get this from my one of my vendors, and it is quite expensive. But the detailing that you can do with it is really amazing, and it does go a long, long way. Okay, if you look at this, I paid like $50 for that powder, but it'll do so many decorations. It's unbelievable. Okay, so here we go. Look at that. Isn't that lovely?
That's nice.
See, and then you can get into all those little cracks there. Little hair from the brush. Okay, so now you want to do this when pretty much soon after you make your molded piece. I want to make like a good, 8 or 10 of these little guys. But if I make them all and then go back and powder them all, the first ones that I make are going to develop a little crust, and then the powder is not going to stick to them nearly as well. So we want to avoid that. Look at that. And that's so perfect. Look at that.
Oh my God, that looks gorgeous, John.
Yeah.
So essentially you want to get that on there while it's still tacky.
Yes, exactly.
Makes sense?
Yep. So I got a little gold dust on my fingers here, and it's not going to make any bit of difference. It's It's going to look kind of gray, actually. See, look.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's not going to make any difference here. There. So, a good question would be, why am I not dipping this into here? Well, as it turns out, if you get the powder on the back as well as on the front, even though, it takes just a second to dip it and be done with it, instead of fussing with this little brush like I'm doing.
Yeah.
The buttercream, when you go to put some buttercream on the back to stick it on the cake, it's not going to hold. It falls right off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm coating this too. So so there's that factor. So basically, it's important that I leave the bottoms clean. Without any dust, so that the buttercream so that they'll adhere to the cake and stay properly. Otherwise, there'll be a barrier between the decoration and the cake. Yeah. Who would have thought, right? Okay.
Well, it does kind of make sense, though.
Yeah. So here, you want to take a really close look at that?
That's real beautiful.
Yeah. Those are really sharp. I see I got to get around the edges a little bit more on the tops here. See? Right here and around there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, let me do that right now.
Well, like you say, the devil's in the details.
Well, yeah. Exactly. That's enough. Now...
Okie dokie, sir.
Well, now I'm going to make some braids. Jaw.
In a way, it's kind of like Play-Doh.
Yeah. That it is. Well, the idea here is to just press it right in like that.
Press it and run it, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Wait, look. What the heck is he doing? Oh my gosh. You'll see, hang on. This is actually pretty neat. Like I said, you gotta be patient. Alright, we're getting there. A lot of work for one little band, must say. Alright, so check this out. We are going to dump this little guy out. See how I'm opening
You're opening the mold
to let it fall out rather than pulling it out.
Right, because if you pull it, it's going to probably break it.
Yeah, then all that work
is gone.
Yeah. It's like, ah!
And then you're starting over.
Yeah, exactly. So, here we go. Nice little braid. Now, I've actually...
Kind of looks like a pretzel twist.
Yeah, it also looks like rope. Isn't that cool?
That is.
Okay, so you can use this for like, rope on a, an anchor ship or like some kind of seascape type of thing. It's supposed to be a braid, obviously, but it's rope. And I was thinking of incorporating, a piece of this, a piece of that. Okay. See how?
Yeah.
Maybe, okay. I did exactly half. Cut it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, there we go.
Against the black?
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be sharp as a tack right there.
Oh, definitely.
See, now we're talking. Okay, and I've got 6 of these, so I need to make 6 of these. Mm-hmm. Now this, I can just put right... I'm going to get it going here like that. But it's not a good idea to put it all the way on, because I want to be able to stick it onto the cake.
Okay.
So I need to leave that bottom clean. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The back has got to stay clean.
Yeah, it's a must.